Okay, hello everyone. We are starting stream and it is fairly early. I have started the DLC. That is something I'm going to be doing in the background. Hello, Phantom King. Ooh, LaBelle. Oh, what? Is there a background? There should be. Are you sure it's not just really quiet, maybe? On my end, it says that there's audio coming from it. It's strange. Can you hear anything now? That's weird. I wonder if that's the gate, the filter thing, but it says there's still volume, so that shouldn't be a thing. What I'll do is, as soon as I place this lighthouse, oh, it's nowhere near as big as I thought it was gonna be. I will quickly just. There shouldn't be any reason for me to be dying. Unless you mean I'm tired, and therefore, yes, I am. Yeah, that should be working. It's always annoying when, like, the one group of flowers you don't really care about getting done. Oh, I'm always coughing. I'm literally the Pokemon coughing. That one's not gonna change ever. Good to see so much stone. So is the background music coming through now? I hope it is. I keep having to cough, so I keep having to mute myself because I don't want you guys to hear it. But yes, Mario 64 is now finished recording. And I don't actually have to go anywhere today, which I thought I had to, so... good news and bad news. Like, you know, really wanted to see the family, but I get to see the family next week. So not much has really changed. The annoying thing is one of these is probably actually a fossil. I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah, definitely not. They're all gonna be just this. So, I don't think we have anyone on the island currently. Sorry. So we can actually do Nookmar ticket tours and stuff like that. Let's just drink some water. Hopefully that will help. Make me feel more alive and such. But yeah, there is a poll on my channel currently on what game I should do after Mario 64. Redeem Nook Miles. Might get back to those. We now have a Nook Mile ticket. Ah yes, the classic reward. So we're gonna try to get like 3 tickets before we leave. Which does mean we have to do the dreaded stretch. Okay. I would like to talk about infrastructure, my favorite thing in this game. First of all, layout changes. We'll start moving houses as soon as we finish the campsite, because that's the last thing I really need. But yeah, when the day that someone moves, says they want to move, you invite an amiibo, and then the next day you invite an amiibo, and then today, if I was smart, I could have invited an amiibo. But obviously I didn't. Yeah, again, sorry I'm coughing so much. Okay. I am dying up a storm. So if that is the case, then I think we have a tree there, move this back, tree there, move this back, tree here, and then this is going to be a hedge. I like how just Thanos snapped the other trees. It's like, no, the other trees are now extinct. They no longer exist. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, so what we'll do now, that didn't go as planned, but things never do on this island, often, but that's fine. We still have it look really nice. It still looks really nice rather, so that'll be fine. That will be where the campsite is. That will work out. So what we'll do now is make a new incline or bridge. And that one should be pretty easy, I'd say. I do feel like Copper, or what the other one's name is, every single time, because I'm always like, I think. Nothing. So, no, I don't need to do any of this. It is you, Tom Nook, who I am after. No more coffee for you. I think we just make a bunch of inclines at this point. Like, we could do a stone staircase and start that entire process. But I think instead of focusing... Jesus, my voice is dying today. Let me just try to fix this. I'm sorry, guys. That should be able to fix it. God, I don't know why I'm dying so much today. It's probably because I'm trying to do like 80 videos a day, essentially. Oh yeah, right, did any of these flowers bloom? No, okay. So yeah, we do need to do this one at some point, so we will have a look at what this is like. Yes, that's perfect. Hello! So where should this incline go? Probably here. Because I need to start these areas off a bit now. Oh, I forgot. Can they just... Can they stop, like, mass removing things? Can they just say, oh, we're going to be removing this tree. Do you want it in your inventory? Instead of just full-on massacring my boy. Like, it is so obnoxious. Every single time I try to, like, build something on this damn island, and then, like, it's like, okay, by the way, we just Thanos snapped all the trees you cared about. It's like, don't. Legit, don't do that. Okay, so that's the trees there done. We're still on the hunt for the final fossil. It is nice knowing that Sasha actually has the house that they have. Also, because these trees are now fully grown, we have this. We have another thing of trees. Which looks really nice. I guess we'll just go on the Nookmar ticket now, after we do fossils. But yeah, I'm really sad that Red hasn't really shown up, because I really want Red. Mammoth skull, that's funny. Okay, well, all of those are new things. Okay, so let's go on our first Nook Mile. We're hoping to get 2 more after this one. But this won't be a overly long stream, because I do have somewhere to go at some point. So there's that. It feels so nice looking around and seeing all the trees have like fruit and stuff on them. Darn. A beret. Okay. Maybe we'll figure out a way to make like Jill's outfit from Resident Evil 1. Hello, Orville. What is the significance of Orville's name being Orville? I know it's something. I don't know how people get like hundreds of Nook Mile tickets and they're like, we're gonna now do a big video where we try to get everyone we want. Like, how do you have that much time to... Like, how long does it take for you to get that many Nook Mile tickets? Like, Jesus. Such a long process of being boring. Well, I guess if you time travel every single day, it's like, who cares? Okay. That is a person that people like, but unfortunately it's not a person I like. Oh. Got that. I'll just grab one of these. Just to make life easier. That's right, I remember it being explained to me before, and I was like, I can't remember what happened. I know Wilburite, I just don't know Orvillite at all. Like, one of them really got, like, less recognition in the books for me, at least. Because the main reason I know them so well is Horrible Histories fairly recently. Like in the past like 2 to 3 years instead of like 8 years ago when they started doing the TV show. Did a song that's Grease Lightning. Jesus, that's a lot of iron ingots. But instead of it being Grease Lightning, it's about the evolution, the people who really pioneered transportation. Because obviously, Horrible Histories is kind of like an educational comedy. And obviously, they're in it as characters. We need more stone. We got one piece of stone, okay. I think I'm literally just gonna buy the amiibo cards of everyone I want. Yes, I'll try to do like a 40-minute stream today. Mainly just getting things done that I want to get done. So we're gonna need another tree for that. I love that so much. But what I'm thinking of doing is originally, I was gonna have it just be Fort Glavenus, but instead, what I'm thinking of doing is I will create the design for every single Monster Hunter monster that I want in this game. So essentially my top 5. I'll be making my top 5 Monster Hunter monsters. And I'll be putting them on the castle ballisticians. I think that's going to be really cool. And also a good way to memorialize, like, you know, a game I really like. A game I play very often when I'm not playing Animal Crossing on my Switch. I need to look at turnip prices. They have not been good this week. Hiccups. Okay. A little twitchy-eyed from how many things I need, but I think we need 16 stone, and we'll have less than that because society is... Oh no, oh my god, society's not a lie. We did it, society. We did one nice thing today. Just have enough for a frickin' fountain that I need. And then when we have this fountain done, we'll go to Halves to get it customized, because I don't want to use the customization things. That was a good stretch. I really need to get a rocket DIY at some point as well. But yeah, that castle, I'm literally playing the DLC to get the final part. I don't know if you've seen this Pokemon, but you literally get to see the the knight over there. Like, I think it's a pretty cool little feature. We'll have a little look at what the things we can actually customize are for the fountain. And if we can do what we want, then I won't worry about it. Yeah, we can. I won't worry about it. We'll just, we need to go to Halves anyway, so I probably will just customize it through him, but yeah. The great thing about doing a bunch of inclines is it means for a bunch of days I don't have to worry too much about money at all. Which, not having to worry about getting a bunch of bells is so nice. Because it means that I can, like, every day get, like, one piece of, castle wall or something. And also, fix the island as well. It's a double whammy of good stuff. I would like to go to Harv. Also, Orville definitely got the short end of the stick because the other character called Wilbur is a fucking badass, and Orville is kind of like just the ditzy, more fun-loving character in this game. Where they're like, oh hey, like they're more of the people person, you know. Which is definitely good skills to have and makes sense considering what they do in the profession. I wonder if Wilbur specifically was the one who was in the plane, because that would make more sense as to why that is the way it is. He still has his watch on his hand. It would be nice if you could also buy DIYs from Cyrus. Maybe if I talk to Reese, she'll be like, yes, we can do that. Gotta let them do the animation at least once a day whenever I come here. Get yourself someone who acts like Reese does to what your hobby is. If I talk again, maybe... Yeah, I was hoping that maybe she would have some sort of, like, thing, but she doesn't. None of the other ones massively mattered. Oh, whoops. I was in the right direction. Matter as much to me, so... I do like that you can just go to work from anywhere. My, the first houses I designed are pretty okay. Like, I think the exteriors are always really nice. For the final one I did, which was for Vivian, she wanted a gym. Like, the gym part of it's really nice. And I chose, like, a city area, because if it's, like, a gym, it's probably like, oh, you know, here's my gym that I go to with my friends. Kind of vibe, you know what I mean? So... I made sure to implement that in my design. And now... all of its beauty. Now the last thing we'll do today is fix up a little bit of pathing, because things always get screwed up, as well as fix the cliffs, the remaining cliffs. I mean, I guess I'll just yes, that's what I wanted. How could you tell, Graham? How could you tell? I might even put chairs or something here and make it a really nice sitting area. So now that Sasha's house is gone, the main thing is we can finally do this. And the incline is also gone, so ditto. Yeah, so I don't know if we're gonna have a house up here, per se, but we definitely need 5 houses. I'll say that much. So the altar is going to be fairly simple for this island. Like, obviously, the entire point is like, oh, it's a worshipping altar. Because it's meant to be like Zelda, like with how Zelda has the Tower of Light in the Dark Realm, I believe it's called. I'm a nerd. Should be obvious. And essentially kind of recreating that in Zelda, in Animal Crossing. Because we don't have any Zelda stuff, and it's really sad. Like, of all things not to add to this game, I feel like Zelda's kind of one of the, like, oh, okay. Like, Pokemon, I could get it. Because that's Game Freak as well. So maybe Game Freak was like, we're working on stuff, we don't really want to, like, donate models right now or anything. But it's like, even in the first game, there was just like, oh, here's a model of the Master Sword, you know what I mean? Like, there was always at least basic stuff for, like, franchises, like, even if it was kind of like, oh, you know, like, here's maybe, like, a Kirby plush or something. It always made it feel like a celebration of Nintendo, as well as its own game. Which is just why it's sad, at least to me. But yeah, so Dottie, I don't know if I want Whitney and Olivia. Yeah, that's a hard one because it's like two halves of the same coin, but they are both like interesting. The one thing I still can't believe is apparently there isn't a friendship system in this game. And what I mean by that isn't, oh, people make friends with each other. Because in New Leaf, there was so much talk, at least with the people I was talking to, of a system where essentially if you had people who were friends with each other, they wouldn't leave. And friendships were like, oh, if you have Olivia and Whitney together, they're friends so they won't leave, and things like that. And it was like, oh, okay. But then as soon as I was looking it up, like a few weeks ago, like a week ago or something, there's just no trace of it, and I was like, what is going on? Am I in the Twilight Zone? Honestly, there's been a few times where I felt like I've been in the Twilight Zone. Only one other time this week, but that's twice this week. Insert Doofenshmirtz. Yeah, so this area here, I'm thinking of having be a home. So there'll just be like an extra little home, because this area here is going to be castle walls and pillars and stuff. Maybe have an extra exit or something. Just have another way for people to come into that area. Because, like, you know, adding an extra, like, one of those window things, doorways, is like, yes, it's more money, but at the end of the day, it's not really taking away anything. It's kind of just adding. But yeah, so there's definitely going to be a pathway, maybe a house in this area. And then another, what is it called? Pond? I want to have an upstairs pond, because I do think that there are some fish that require elevation and pond. We already have 2 elevated rivers, so that's really nice, but I do want to also just have a catch-all, just make sure that that will all work out. I'm probably going to have it be in the shape of a love heart or something simple like that. Just because those cute little, like, thingamajigs, you know, like, yet again, I just want to kind of have, like, a bunch of those, like, things on my island. Like, with the lighthouse now. So that's set up, and that's going to be nice. We're going to have, like, a little cave thing. We're going to be doing a lot of, like, interesting small things. One thing I was thinking, I don't think we'll be able to do now, is a maze. I was thinking of a maze for the island. Using floating Mario blocks to essentially be like the top of the maze, and then little Mario blocks would be the path, essentially. But then I was like, that might be a little bit too mean. And also, I don't think I have the space now to do that. But that would be legitimately fun to make like a screw you maze. Okay, and that is almost this entire area now done. Awesome! That is now the hardscape of the entire island now officially done. There's no more hardscaping needed for the rest of this game or playthrough now. Obviously, the water tool is going to have a little bit more use because we are going to make the pond. But like other than that, this is it. This is the layout of the island. Obviously, fairly basic. But I think it works at the end of the day. Next is Chevrolet, which Chevrolet's house is going to be the one across the river from Sasha, and Sasha's here. That one, there's probably going to be a home there. There's going to be 2 homes above where she is. And then a home essentially where I am right now. And then a home like a bit more back, and that's going to be the other big project of the island. There's not going to be too many big projects, but there are a few I have planned, which is essentially the castle and the altar area, as well as the little pond and stuff. Fake buildings? Probably not. I don't think we have enough room, honestly. Because essentially we have this area here. We could do like a fake building here, I guess. If this entire space here could be something. But this space up here, like all of this is going to go towards, or at least majority of it, is going to go towards making Mira's house, which is going to be a more secretive superhero base. And then like this area here will be a pond. So that would be nice. So then that way you come up here and it's, oh yeah, like a pond. So you can just like, you know, go through one of the doorways here. There's a pond, and then there's also someone's house here. So you're like, oh cool, I'll visit this person and hang out for a bit and do whatever. But you won't be able to, essentially this line here, you won't be able to traverse this line. And probably somewhere like this line or something, right? Because that's where the superhero base is gonna, you know, be all in there. But we do have potential areas. I don't know what a fake building is in this game though. I really don't know much about the 2.0 DLC kind of stuff. But also here, like, there's gonna be a lot of space here for us to do stuff as well. So, hey, like, obviously this area, this bit here is gonna be maybe a house. But yeah. We'll just cross here. Fix up the tiling here, and then I think that'll be it for today's stream. It really annoys me, in the Happy Home Paradise DLC, you can put stuff under a house, but in this game you can't, and it's actually really obnoxious to me. Because it's one of those things where it's like, oh, it's actually a really useful feature, and then they just get rid of it, and it's only in that DLC rather. But yeah, overall, I'm pretty excited. We're now at the point where, majority-wise, it's only small changes that are happening instead of like just a big change every day. However, yet again, this castle line is going to become more and more impressive as time goes on. Because not only do you have this triple waterfall, this really nice bridge and the trees, just a lot of trees and nature and beauty and stuff. You now have this waterfall, and this castle is going to be way bigger as well. And then when you approach it, you get to see the Golden Knight. And then in the interior, it's just filled with green mums because they're apparently a parasite. And then we're gonna have like 2 people here, and they're gonna have like their gold armor and iron armor on display and all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. Like, this is the biggest build we're gonna do on the island. Mira's build is essentially just like a little mountain base that has the superhero robot as well as the communications table, which we have both of now. So yeah, I'm really excited about this overall. We do need to find the pillar. Both pillars, actually. But yeah, so for the next few days, we do need to do these bridges at some point. We have 2 more bridges to do, including this one. That one will probably be a stone bridge. Yeah, the only thing is though, is I'm not 100% sure on everyone I want, because I'm thinking I might have Dottie and maybe Olivia or Whitney, and have Lucky, and then extend this area into having a medieval graveyard. Like having a small graveyard part that's like this. The house is like up here. Like he's kind of like Dampé from Zelda, where he's like the person who keeps the graveyard in check and all of that stuff. I think that would be a really sick idea. And as well, it means we could have Lucky on the island, which is also one of my favorite villages. So I think that will be legit what we do. So here we'll probably have Lucky with the graveyard. And this is what I mean. Every single time you come back to a location and you think about it, you can always conjure up a bunch of new ideas that will always be something interesting. And that's what is amazing about a game like Animal Crossing. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. Obviously, this area down here, I'm not too sure what to do with it. I'm thinking of just having like a relaxing, like, double seat area. Like, it's a double seat area with like 2 things for drinks or something. I don't know. But, yeah, so Lucky's house and a graveyard, which I know is a bit on the nose with Lucky's lore as well. But I think that's fine. Yeah, we are gonna have like castle walls around this area as well. One of the things I keep thinking about every single damn day is if we take out these corners here. No, not like that, like this. And we have castle wall here, pillar, castle wall here, triple castle wall. I think that's the way I'm gonna do it. Because I think about it all the time. The only thing that's annoying about it is, obviously I would need to get like a castle wall maybe here as backing as well. But like that's doable. Like it's not like that's like overly hard at least. And I have this design already on the ground because this area here, this little curves on the side, can only be implemented when there isn't a bridge here. Otherwise, it will not work. So we're gonna have to never use our island designer tool when we're there. So yeah, so we'll have a spot for Lucky, which will also go into a new little pond area, in which we'll then have the area here. I don't know if there will be a doorway area here. I think this one won't have a doorway area, and this one will. Just because that makes a bit more sense to me, at least. Okay, so pillar, 1, 2. So if we extend the thing out to here and have it be like that, it will work actually a bit better. So we will do that. But then on this side, we might not do. Well, we'll probably do that still. And it'll still work out because we're substituting a few different things for a few different things. But yeah, so that is the plans for now, obviously. So I think I did this a previous time with the viewer count. So we'll quickly go into the Mapperino. Oops, that's not the map. So this is my cursor, so the view count is the cursor. So here is where we're going to have Lucky's house and the graveyard. Here is where we're going to have Mira's secret base. With a bridge that's like right here. Here is where we're going to have Dottie and whichever snooty villager we get. And then here I believe we're going to have Dobie. We could also have Dobie here, but I just don't think there's enough room. So I think this is where Dobie will be. And then this is where a farm will be, because I do want a farm as well. So we're going to have a farm, a graveyard, and a few other things like that. The campsite's already in place. So yeah, it's now just really all about designing these small areas and really implementing them into the island, so then we have all these little lovely ideas. It's going to be so nice having a house here, 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 and here soon enough, because those are the next things that are going to be moved in. So we'll probably move in Chevrolet and then Nan in the next 2 days, and then we'll put in Colton here, Sterling will be here. So yeah, pretty excited all around. That is now the updated plan, little update to the plan. And yeah, it's always nice to have updates to plans, because if plans become too stagnant, it can sometimes limit future creativity. So yeah, obviously I'm going to be working to get maybe some doorways, honestly, as well as the incline. So I might work to get like 2 more doorways in. So we are going to need 4 total, so I might just like not try to get 4, but get 2. I think if we get 2 a day, and then we work on getting the walls, that will be good. Jesus. But yeah, these archways, like, I can't wait for this. It's gonna be so sick. I'm gonna have to do the DIYing for the designs as well. The dinosaur that's gonna be here as well. One thing I really like about this design is we're really adding trees that can easily be interacted with axes and such. So then people don't get like stuck by stuff like, oh, I need wood, and then there's like nowhere to cut. Like if you cut here and there's a bee in it, you're probably gonna get screwed over. And there's a lot of trees like that on the island, but then there's also a bunch of trees like this where, you know, you can shake it and you'll be fine. And that's what I really want to strike a balance with on this island. So yeah, the bamboo trees are now implemented, so that's all really nice. We now have just a really different area with a different vibe completely. Let's go see what turnip prices are before we end this, I guess. I love how I'm like, oh, I'll stream for like 40 minutes, and every single time I stream for like almost an hour. It's hard to put this game down. It's a really good game. Oh, they have the popcorn cart. We got this in inverted colors of that. We'll see what they have in stock first. Nothing too crazy. Turnip prices. Can I have one good day? I've been playing this game for like, we've had like Timmy and Tommy here for like 15 days on this island, and I have not gotten a single good turnip price, which is 15 times 2, in 30 turnip attempts. There's not been one that is over 130. My lord, my turnip luck is terrible. Well, at any rate, I hope you all really enjoyed this video, this stream, and I am going to get ready to do a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, hope you all have a lovely day, and tomorrow, hopefully, we'll be able to implement a bunch more things as well, including like the pathways of where we're going to do stuff. I'm going to start to get lucky on the island as well, so that will be part of our daily routine going forward. So yeah, hope you all have a lovely day, and I'll see you all in the next stream.